Hello, my name is Sharon Vickery. I'm with Rotary Club of Des Moines, and today we're interviewing Mia Nelson. Hello, thank you for joining us today. Could you state your name and how you're involved with Rotary?
I'm Mia Nelson. I'm part of the Rotary Club of Greater Des Moines, and I am involved with Rotary on my board level with my club, and then I'm also on the multi-club committee, also known as the Civitas Forum, and I'm involved at the district level as well with some youth scholarship committees.
I'm not familiar with the Civitas Forum.
So that's a kind of a new thing. We're known as the multi-club club, or the multi-club committee, where we put on water, mental health, and a few other local Des Moines area programs for the clubs to come together. This year it's hunger, and so that'll be on May 29th. It's a Wednesday, May 29th, and we're really excited to share some things that are happening in the community towards hunger.
That sounds like a wonderful initiative. How long have you been involved with Rotary, and what attracted you?
So I've been involved with Rotary for about 11 years. As a kid, because my dad, Chris Nelson, was always voluntold us what we could go do. So I always say voluntold because it was a family. It was expectation that we would go and do things as a family. And when he got really involved with Rotary, us kids, of course, just went with. And so we would go and clean the ditches with the West Des Moines Club, and we would work the orange juice stands in the morning of the Des Moines Farmers Market. And so through my childhood, we got more and more involved with Rotary. And then one of my first roles in Rotary was to become a foreign exchange sister. And so we posted a plethora of students from all over, and that really was a way for me to see the international impact that Rotary has on the world.
What are some of the countries, students you've hosted?
So our first one was Chiapas, Mexico, and then we've had a couple from Ecotepec, Mexico, with our partnership with the Rotary Club down there. And then whenever we would take in students over like kind of the Christmas time if families needed to travel. So we've had foreign exchange students from Germany, from Brazil. We have a really good friend who lives in Norway. She wasn't actually one of our students, but we were able to get to know people on an international level, and just a really unique opportunity that Rotary gave to our family.
Yeah, it's a wonderful experience. I've had some personal experience with that as well, and it's fabulous. What does being involved with Rotary mean to you?
For me, it means being involved with something greater than yourself. It's truly an opportunity to get involved, see and meet people who have a similar view and a similar goal as you, and so you can really just see beyond your immediate community too. You can see international level and your impact that you can make locally.
Absolutely. What's your favorite Rotary memory to date?
My favorite Rotary memory was when I was in Ecotepec, Mexico. I went down there my junior year of college with the University of Iowa and members of District 6000, and we were helping paint a school down there. And of course, I didn't do as much painting as I could have because I'm a teacher, so I like to interact with the kids. And there was a little boy who came up to me, and we were playing with dinosaurs, and then it was time to go. And he gave me his dinosaur, and I said, "Oh, you like this is yours," and he said, "For you," like in Spanish, he said, "For you." And I still have that dinosaur today, and the reason why that's something that has always stuck with me is because I don't think we can always wrap our heads around the impact that we can have on the communities that we touch. But the same thing the other way, then those communities leave a lasting impact on you, and how you learn how to be generous through Rotary.
Sometimes it's the small things.
Yeah, absolutely.
They have the greatest impact. How might Rotary look different without women being involved?
I think this is a good question, because I think there's a lot of communities out there where they're just starting to get women involved. And even if you look at some of the demographics of our own clubs here in Iowa, the more and more women that are coming, the greater that you're actually representing who your community is, because you're now including 50% of the population that didn't have a voice before necessarily in the Rotary Club. I think women have always been involved behind the scenes. You think about our impact with polio and the mothers and the fathers that are fighting for their kids and their voices, and now they're finally getting recognition for what they've been fighting for all along. So,
well said. Well, so how, a little turn on that, how might the world look different without Rotary?
I think Rotary has such a great impact. You have polio, so without Rotary, who's to say that polio would be as close to being eradicated as it is now? When you don't have 1.1 million people in the world fighting for something, it makes a big difference. And then I think without Rotary, we miss out on some local community involvement. I know when I first started my job in Ankeny and I was looking for a way to join something bigger than myself to give back, Rotary was what came to mind. Having been involved as a child, it just seemed like a natural fit to find people who were working towards a common goal always.
What do you think Rotary will look like in the future?
I'm really happy with how Rotary is continuing to change. We just had a board meeting last Wednesday and we were talking about how we just want to keep seeing clubs maybe be more flexible, like listening to our members and really truly making Rotary what the members want and what the community needs. Something that I personally would love to keep seeing is more families get involved. Seeing as somebody who was involved as a kid, and I never had to be convinced that Rotary was what was right for me. It was the natural choice. It was a lifestyle. I think Rotary becomes a lifestyle with friends. I joined my Rotary Club because I found people who very similarly wanted the same goals as me, and then they ended up being, we're a club of friends. We kind of pride ourselves on that a bit, everybody has common goals, everybody works together. It's fantastic.
Oh, absolutely. So what might your message to future Rotarians be?
My message to future Rotarians, I would love to see people get involved. Get involved at the district level, your club level. Say yes to things if people ask you to do them. I really want to see kids somehow be invited to clubs if they can, or family activities, which I think is happening. I think we see that happening. But I would love to see more families involved always.
Well said. Like your enthusiasm.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mia.
And I want to tell everybody that Rotary is more than just a club. It's a community, it's about getting involved, it's being with friends, and it's making a difference, always.
in the roundabout sphere since I was born. So my family are not Rotarians, but I knew of Rotary. Was part of our community. But officially, I've been part of Rotary since 2002 was my training year, and then my outbound year to Germany as a youth exchange student.